What is going on YouTube? AVI back with another video, and in this video it's going to be special because we are taking this 2024 Ford Expedition limited trim Max, and it's going to be a fun trip. We never rented out a car like this, but it's going to be fun. We're driving it 600 plus miles to North Carolina and then 600 back, so we'll really get to know the car. But so far, first impressions, we're just getting it packed up and ready. It's just really like this car. I always liked big boxy SUVs, and this Expedition does it really good for me. So yeah, first of all, it's a huge car. It does say it's a Max trim, which I'm not too familiar what that means, but it's really, I think it means it's just a longer vehicle. But yeah, it's just really cool. These side mirrors fold in. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a 360 camera equipped with this vehicle, but I think it's a must-have though if you were to buy one of these. You definitely need option in a 360 camera because this is all you got going for you. With this big vehicle, definitely recommend it. The parking sensors in the front and back work. They just take, you know, a little while getting close to the curb for them to work. But just has like a little flood lamp for some lights right under there. Some chrome trim, make it really look cool. And then these running boards are stationary, so they don't fold in. That's another, like, you know, if you're gonna buy this car, get the classy look where it folds in. But yeah, you can really see it's got the third row, and then just this big box back here. Big wheels, big tires, a lot of space. We're gonna be traveling with, I think, like 6 people total, so we needed an SUV like this. And then check out the back here. So far we got our stuff, but we got a cooler. These are with the third rows up, and we're just gonna stack more on top, so it's plenty of room for what you get. Looks like back here you are able to fold the third row with these controls, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm just so amazed and surprised by the space, even with the third row up. And then just tap that to close. Gas cap, it was at half a tank and I already filled it up, like 15 gallons. So it's got a big tank. We'll see how the MPGs go. I hear it's not the best though, so looking forward to that. I think around 15 miles per gallon in the highway. And I really like this engine. Here, let's pop the engine for you. The engine's really unique because I think the Ford Raptor has it. It's the 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo. It makes 400 horsepower, 480 pound-feet of torque. You are able to tow and haul with this. Eco mode, which we haven't used. We can try sport mode. Oh, and it automatically switches to four-wheel drive. Yeah, that's quick. My foot wasn't even to the floor. It's that quick. 400 horsepower, I mean, yeah. And it does come equipped with a 10-speed automatic. So, and while you're driving, it tells you which gear you're in, which is kind of funny. You're like driving at low speeds and you're already in 6th gear. But yeah, it's a lot of gears, a lot of big turbos, and a fairly big engine for this big SUV. Yeah, really like it. So we're gonna continue on with our journey to North Carolina, and we'll show you guys some of the issues we're having, or some of the likes that we like. So yeah, let's take you on the ride. Well, that was a weird transition, but here we are. We're back from our trip after 1 week. Sorry for no B-roll footage, but here we are. Here's our trip. Our trip, we went 700 miles to North Carolina, 700 back to Connecticut, so we did a total of 1664 miles. With local driving, mostly highway. And surprised about the MPGs is 20.5 miles per gallon, and we did a total of 34 hours driving with the engine on. So it's kind of cool. It gives you all those facts, info, plus a bunch more, but that was good. And now it's just time to talk about what we didn't like about the car, or things we really liked. So driving, this car was really smooth. It has the 10-speed auto, which goes through gears like butter. You don't even feel the gears shifting through. You just see on this side that it has like the gears 1 through 10, and they just kind of go through all of them with no issue. Speedo's right there, plus the speed limit sign, which is pretty handy. I'm not a huge fan of this dial for changing gears. I wish it was like a column shifter or something, just to kind of clean up the room a little bit more, but that's, I guess, nitpicking now because that's been there forever. Cruise control I haven't had to use much, but it's really good adaptive wise. But it's like, you know, you're sitting so high up on the car, your legs don't get tired at all, like going through the gas and the brake. It's really not bad, and you can always adjust them with this button here. Yeah, trunk release is very easy to press right there. And I know we're on the limited trim, so we don't have the big screen like on the platinum trims and all, but I really like how this screen is laid out. Like, this is perfect, you know, having physical buttons and all. I'm just unsure what this is, but yeah, just so much space. A big mug like this can fit in your cup holder, and we had two going. The phone charger plus all the charging capability is good, and the space in the center console, it's just really good. You know, if I were to complain about something, maybe the center console could have like a felt lining, because this is all just plastic, but they could have that for the platinum upper trims. Also, if this was cooled just a little bit, we can throw our snacks in there, which we did, but we can throw our snacks to cool things even more. And then just wanted to point out that this spot was pretty nice, just, you know, something to throw your Easy Pass on. Yeah, I really like that they utilized. Not a fan of the plastic all around, but like I said, if you go for the Navigator or something, that goes away. Oh, and I forgot to mention Bang & Olufsen sound system was really good. Sounded really good. No complaints sound quality wise. Yeah, really can't complain. The panorama sunroof worked really good. Glass holder, glasses holder I didn't really use. There's just so many buttons that I'm not really sure. I know this button tilts the sunroof open up there, but you know, it doesn't open like fully. So I don't know why there's so many controls just for that. Yeah. Let's head outside and show you guys the rest. A lot of storage here, which was very much utilized just for holding snacks and all. But yeah, this car is really dirty, so we figured we'd clean it up and be nice customers for Enterprise. A lot of bug guts going on over here, just cleaning them up. So yeah, we're not gonna go too crazy. Not sure what all that stuff is. Let's see, another complaint I might have is that I know these doors are really big and heavy, but you can, when you open them, you can hear the creaking, which is not good overall, like quality wise for long-term use. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's just kind of awkward too. Imagine owning this thing and you're bringing up, you're picking up kids. You know, it's a little embarrassing, I'd say. So yeah, that's an issue. And then I just wanted to see if all the seats can fold flat fully, and they do. So if you really needed to in a pinch, you can just sleep in the back if you really wanted to. But so much space. One complaint is, you know, I had all positions. I sat in the front, the second row, and the third row. Third row was pretty comfortable. It's just that there wasn't USB-C charging, and with all the new phones, they didn't have USB-C back there, just the USB-A. But you were able to recline with these buttons back there, which was convenient. Also, we didn't have access to third row climate control, which is, you know, kind of like already a given because it's already in the second row. But there was that. Really no complaints though. It was very spacious. You can put a whole bunch of stuff for storage. Also, another complaint is we didn't have a household power outlet up in the front like they do back here. You had two of them actually, one here, one there. So a nice one in the front would have been nice. But there's a 12 volt. There's also a 12 volt in the front, but yeah. So we're gonna clean these up. Might as well just put these back here. And for the gas tank, I noticed filling this up is a little flimsy. So I don't know if that's like normal wear and tear, or that's how it comes from the factory. I just noticed it was a little more flimsy. Back here, we didn't have to utilize the tow package, but I really like that you can open up the rear glass from back here, which is really nice. You know, we stuffed this trunk all the way to the rim with stuff, so just in case things were to fall out, we just press the glass open and we just grab stuff back here. So that's a nice little convenience. But other than that, I really like this car. Other than like squeezing in small parking lots, that was kind of like a big issue. Other than that, like, this is like the car to get. Definitely recommend the Ford Expedition, if not the Chevy Tahoe, but I haven't driven those. But definitely like this big boxy SUV. Definitely worth the purchase or rental if you would do so. Definitely recommend. I love the V6 twin turbo, really smooth driving, quick acceleration, and I just love the whole boxiness and look to it. A lot of respect on the road as well. Nobody tailgates you, things like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Sorry there was no in-between clips or B-roll footage of the trip, but you know, I just kept it simple with the, you know, review of the car, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Just like that, AVI out.